This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus back with some more Talkin' Walking Dead. Season 5, episode 9. We're moving right along here. Sorry, I hope you didn't hear me belch at that moment. Well, that's disgusting. But so episode 9 was one of those slow pace, give yourself a chance to breathe, and then hit you at the end with something that's gonna make you go, oh shit, basically. And I don't know why I got hiccups and burping. This is so unprofessional. Anyway, so yeah, for the most part, this episode was just about the gang coming to grips with what just transpired. You know, the last 2 episodes, they've had a lot of like emotional bullshit happen. You know, Beth dying, getting shot in the head, and then followed immediately back up with Tyrese's passing. You know, so there's a little too much. You know, everybody is dealing with the loss, dealing with the stress. You know, they're walking around, they're out of water, out of food, you know, supplies low and all of that. You know, it's like just like extra stressful, and everybody is just, you know, trying to get themselves together, especially Maggie and Sasha, and of course Daryl is too, because Daryl, he kind of takes things to heart. I feel like he really felt like he was responsible for Beth, and he's just you know, he's just really not dealing with it well, because I mean, he lost Beth, and then to finally find her, and to find her, you know, and see her die, that had to be bad for him too, because Daryl is the type of person who takes things, you know, really, really hard. You know, he takes things really seriously, and when they go wrong, he takes them hard. You know, that's what makes him, you know, that's just one of the things to make Daryl a really cool character, because it's like he, you know, tries to have this air of, you know, whatever, I'm just gonna do what I got to do, and I'm a badass, but he's a very compassionate person, and I like how they have him show that, you know, even though he tries his best to hide it. But yeah, Sasha was tripping, just doing all crazy things. I like how Michonne went up there and was like, yo, you know, your brother act just like this when he lost homegirl. You need to chill out. Sasha just flipped her off basically verbally, and was like, no, whatever, I'm not the same. But then she's gonna do irrational things. Like, they had a plan to get rid of those zombies without, you know, fighting, and she just goes nuts and starts going through them, a la, you know, Tyrese with the hammer time moment back in that episode when they went to go find the medicine to try to cure everybody who was sick at the prison. So yeah, and you know, Michonne was just like, yo, chill out, had to, like, you know, get on her to try to calm her down and stuff like that. And throughout the episode, you just saw her anger fester. You know, Abraham tried to be like, yo, you're with friends, you know, everything's gonna be okay. She's just like, fuck you, you're not my friend. Just basically just being a real bitch the whole show. In turn, you had Maggie. Maggie was just, she was, you know, she kind of got rude with always forget the name of the preacher, but she got rude with him when he was like, you know, if you need someone to talk, I understand, I'm here for you, you know, just trying to do what he normally does. But she's like, whatever, blowing him off, and then showing signs of vulnerability with Glenn. Just, you know, she was just up and down. This is up and down the whole episode, and just about the whole group was kind of up and down with things, you know, because things are hard. You know, they just lost 2 friends. They're in a situation where they're like down on their luck, supplies running out, just backs against the wall, you know. And eventually they get to a point where they find the barn, feeling like, you know, they got a little respite. And of course then Rick kind of fucks it up with his somber speech, you know. But they were all in a kind of somber mood, kind of in a glum mood and things like that. And then those zombies came, and you know, they had to get it together to keep alive, but they survived through that. And, you know, for the most part, the episode, there wasn't really a whole lot to go in on until the end. And that's why I said this was one of those, for the viewers, to catch your breath, just, you know, reflect on the things that happened in the other episodes because they're about to start some shit. Which you saw at the end when you see this guy come up who's very, clean, nice clothing, equipment and all that. Looks like he, just hopped out the shower and decided to take a hike. And he introduced himself. And when he introduced himself, I kind of marked out and I tweeted, yo, I know where they're going, because he was like, hey, my name is Aaron. Now, this is going to be a total spoiler, but sort of spoiler. Last, video, I talked about them possibly going to a point where they were going to run into a character named Negan. And this character, Aaron, kind of, points me in the direction of being right in my mind, because there's a connection between him, Negan, and a whole big scenario that happens in the comic book that's really, really crazy, really, really good, that sets, a ton of wild events revolves around it, that is just gonna, I know the show doesn't necessarily do a one-to-one thing, but if they just cover half of the shit that goes on and they introduce half of the people involved, my God, this is going to be great. The rest of season 5 and season 6, because it's a storyline that carries quite a bit through the comic book, and I think it's going to be a significant part of the show if they do definitely go this direction. That, yeah, you guys are just going to be, you're in for a treat. You're in for a fucking treat, I tell you. But, it was a cool episode. Like I said, it's more of one of those setup episodes. Just chill out and just wait, because we're just about to set up some shit for your ass. So, definitely that's how I view it. Can't wait for the next episode. I mean, they definitely got me intrigued for that. And damn, I can't wait. But anyway, you gotta take me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.